I'm super grateful that you accepted this invitation, man. I've been wanting to talk to you for a minute. Like when we talk meal talk, I feel like you can't be left out of that conversation. You probably one of the biggest meal talk creators and the most consistent. But do you even consider yourself a meal talk creator?
To believe it or not, I never consider myself military crazy. I never. I be on. Only reason I be doing like military videos, cause I be in the uniform 90% of the time, and it was really bad when I was in Hawaii, cause I had to pull a gate guard in my last unit, and we was working on the weekends. It'd be like 7 days straight when they before they changed it, cause we was on weekends. You had to work 7 days straight in it. So that's the only time you get the time to make content is in uniform. But making those uniform videos got me in a lot of trouble. So
Man, and I'm so glad you said that because when I was doing Sergeant First Class Douglas video podcast interview the other day, I was going through his page just looking at stuff. And he had your video pinned when that woman had you. What was that, a lieutenant?
no, she was the captain. That was my
Yeah,
command.
yeah. Your commander had you speaking about your videos on Meal Talk. Like, what was that about?
I got canceled on Instagram Live, and I never even got to go in detail. I never even got to talk about this because I was told I couldn't even talk about this. I was pretty much silent. I didn't get to tell my side of the story. All that it was a skit shit. Absolutely not. That was not no skit.
Well, this is the time to talk about it if you want to talk about it. Because I don't know, like, that was my first time seeing it. And then I saw the views that he had, like, how did I miss this? But I'm like, cause I'm thinking, like, why would she do that in the first place?
It was so the whole situation with that was crazy. Cause let me go back. So going back at the time I was working for this 4-star general. I was working in protocol, I was working for this 4-star general plan. And we end up I had this cool command because at the time I just gave birth, I just had a baby. And I
Mm.
was supposed to PCS to Germany. But so much stuff was going on, I couldn't PCS. I was dealing with mental health. I was in biop, so my commander was working with me because I just filed EO complaints on the NCOs who work with me. Because
Mm.
during the time I was there in the section, this one master sergeant was making me walk to the golf course while I was pregnant, back and forth to the golf course. He was just doing so much stuff. Then when I gave birth, it was like the week I gave birth, they were telling me to do all this stuff. And I'm like, I'm on leave. Then,
Why you think that was?
huh?
Why you think that was making you do that? It was something towards you, like,
The pregnancy, I got a whole album in my phone called EO Stuff This Man. I got so if I want, and people be thinking me as a threat, I never even expose them. I did make one video and I uploaded text because I was on con leave and he texted me, Sergeant Collins, come by the office tomorrow at the lunch. He texted just like that, come by the office tomorrow at the lunch. I'm thinking, come by. I come in civilian clothes. I come back to lunch and I got my baby with me, my newborn. He like 6 weeks. The NCO pulled me in front of everybody. He was like, Sergeant Collins, why are you in civilian clothes with your baby at work? I said, work? I said, I'm on con leave. He pulled up my paperwork. He said, your con leave in me yesterday. I said, okay, I'm on maternity leave. He was like, you didn't put in for maternity leave. You need to be suited and booted. I said, put in. When I was in the SSA, if the soldier was pregnant, the leaders put it in. I
yeah.
had to put it in. He was like, I couldn't wear my postpartum uniform no more, my pregnancy uniform. I'm like, yes, I can. I get to wear that for a year. The other NCOs had to come to him, pull it out. And it was just so much one point to the part of hazing when I gave birth. They kept asking me to work on maternity leave. And I'm like, no, I told this one man, son, it'll get done this day. Like, it was months from now. He was like, why are you waiting to this day to get it done? I said, because I'm on maternity leave. He gets mad. Females, I can't work with you, female, all this. So I found
Oh man.
so I was working with my original commander, and they ended up leaving the section. Both of them was gone. One became a first sergeant somewhere else. The other one, I don't know where he went to. I was cool. I was already in buyout. The commander tell me, "Hey, Sergeant Collins, you're getting this new commander." Man, where you going? Don't leave me. I can't.
The one shoulder you can lean on was
Yes,
out of there.
I get the new commander, and I meet that commander. That was that commander I got. And me and the commander was everything was good. And in the beginning, everything was cool. I previously knew her. She was already following me on Instagram. I was following her. I previously knew this commander. Everything was good. What went wrong was the commander pulled me. She was like, "You're not a 92 Alpha," which is true. I wasn't doing my 92 Alpha job for 3.5 years. Because I always had somebody always liked my personality and put me with soldiers to work there. So I was working for this 4-star general. She said, "You're going to be working in the motor pool doing 92 Alpha work." What? Hello, you just got
She wanna humble. She wanna humble you.
here. Good. I was fine where I was working. I'm like, everything the people gone and whatever. I want to enjoy this job. That was the best job I've had. She was like, no. So she moved me into the motor pool. But moving me, mind you, I just gave birth. I breastfed. I was like, can I get a lactation room? She was like, I can go breastfeed at my old job. For me to walk to that old, you know how far that shit'll be? It was too much. And it was too much to walk to, so I started driving home every day trying to breastfeed. It was becoming too much, so I asked them again. I'm like, can I get a breastfeeding room? They told me to go breastfeed in the bathroom. This where the problem come. I make a video. I record everything that happened, post how nasty the thing was.
Yeah.
With that, the commander get mad. She give me a counseling. With that, she gave me 2 counselors. She counseled me on this pallet jack video. I jumped on top of this pallet jack video in the motor pool, and she counseled me on that breastfeeding lactation room video. She was like, "You're throwing shots at my command, talking about me." I never even said you, and I just said this is what they told me to go breastfeed in the bathroom. So she counseled me on that. She told me I had to the plan of action. I had to write an essay. She told me I had to scrub the toilet. It was so much stuff I had to do. To me, the punishment didn't fit the crime.
Not at all.
Like, I was like, I'm gonna stop making videos. Sergeant Green, she retired.
Yeah, yeah.
Sergeant Boy Green, she called me. She was like, Sergeant Collins, don't quit making videos. She was like, instead, go talk to your channel command. Tell them you like doing content. Ask them to get in the video. I asked him to get in the video. The commander said absolutely not. The first time said no. Time go by. I end up. She ended up telling me to take one of them videos. The pellet J. She told me to take those videos down. When we talked to legal, that's where the video from me getting counseled online spun from.
Right.
She was like, I told you to take that pellet jack video down. It's still on your page. We talked to legal. Me, her, the first time. Everybody talked to legal all at one time. That's why I was confused in the video. Legal said it wasn't. I didn't break none with UCMJ. They said the only problem would have been a safety issue.
Yeah.
I didn't equipment. Then they told her that breastfeeding video. They said I was right. I put up the regulation. They was like, she do have to provide me with it. What you go? They told me I didn't have to take the videos down. She was like, take the videos down. This was before the blue book came out. Cut off my son coming here. Get out, Zach. I'm doing the fucking kids. Yeah, go help them. Yeah, close the door. Anyway, so when she did all that, come close the door, Zach, close the door. She got mad. Hold on, tell him I'm doing something right now. Hold on. So she got mad I didn't take the video down. I end up getting counseled on Instagram Live. And that's when she was like, I wanted your page and that video still up. That's why in the video I said, legal told me I didn't take the video down.
Yeah.
I'm the commander. I told you to take that video down. What is this coming from? The video backfired on her. All of a sudden, when she got done doing it, I didn't even sign the counseling because I told her my son had an appointment. My son really had an appointment. She needed an appointment so I could show her. Because she even told him I didn't sign the counseling, which I didn't because I literally had to leave. I had to go pick him up from the appointment. They tried to twist that as me being defiant because I didn't sign the counseling. I didn't sign it because I didn't have time. But before I could even get back, they told me when I get done taking my son in an appointment, go back and sign the counseling, which I was fine with. What happened was Sergeant Green screen recorded that. Before she did the screen record, she took a picture of it. She posted online. She called me. She said, Sergeant Collins, you're going to go back to your unit. She's like, you still going to sign your counseling, but your commander is going to apologize you. She's going to get back on Instagram Live and apologize. The commander was like, no, she's not apologizing on live. She was like, well, that ain't for everybody to get no apology. She was like, she apologized. She just do it to me.
No, but if she disrespected you in public, the apology need to be the same way because that served no purpose for her to do that.
Yes, but I got counseled twice. I got 2 counselors on. Like the whole live wasn't recorded. I was in there for at least about 30 minutes. It was long. Sergeant Green only recorded probably about 1 minute of everything. Cause in the beginning my face was covered. She told me to take. She was like take the PC down because I had my PC cover my face. She was like show your face. Cause she told me before she counseled me. I told her I said the way NCOs counsel in private.
Yeah.
Like, she said, your video's public, your counseling finna be public. That's what I was told. So
But she
she,
did it on her page though.
no, it was on her page. I didn't
That's
know
what I'm
about
saying. That's what I'm saying. She did it on her page.
yeah.
So to me, it just sounded like she was just trying to get clout off your name, off who you were. Because if you feel this way about social media and content and all that type of stuff, why would you put a counseling on Instagram Live, unless you wanted to serve or benefit you in some type of way?
Well, she said it was to teach me a lesson how stuff can backfire, and that
Yeah,
shit
like a talk.
backfired all right
Yeah,
because
taught her a lesson.
that shit went viral. That shit ended up making it on WTF Army, Nada and Regs. They went to the Pentagon. People, other NCOs calling me, just say it's a skit. They said I stained the unit. They said I put a bad mark. How the hell? I didn't even do the shit. When we got the PT, they were talking about this shit. I won't pass them. Everybody started looking at me. It was so embarrassing. And I'm like, this is too much. Then when the investigation, now this is what really pissed me off. When the investigation started, they made that battalion XO the investigator. He was the investigating officer. He pulled me in the office. He's asking questions. Hey, where was the first time when it took place? I said he was sitting behind the camera. This can't be true. I was told the first time I didn't know nothing about it.
Oh, so he already wasn't going to believe that. You said no way.
Everything I told him, that man was going against every single thing. So me and him getting into it. I started getting into it with this guy. Cause I said, why are you even investigating officers anyway? You in cahoots with these people. Y'all
That's
go to meet.
conflict of interest right there.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I did a complaint on that too. So I ended up going to ALC. I did a complaint on him because I didn't want to talk to him no more. He was pissing me off because we started butting
Yeah.
heads off. I was getting heated. I ended up leaving. I didn't even finish doing the questions with the officer. So I go to school. I'm at ALC, and I'm like, I can't come back no loser. I gotta come back a winner.
Oh yeah.
I told my class, I said, I'm graduating here with flying. I'm graduating with honors. I'm this. I was fighting for the spot. I ended up becoming a class leader. Me and my dog turned on. Tell me why the last 2 weeks of school, I get a text from, he didn't even tell me who his rank or name was. He was like, hey, we finna do a 15-6 investigation. 15-6, right? 15-6, I'm gonna get flagged.
Yeah.
I wasn't paying attention to the text message, so I ain't text back. So then he texts back, hey, this Colonel so-and-so, so-and-so. Colonel, hello, sir.
Yeah.
Me, they were like, they ended up pulling me back in the office because I wasn't responding to the Colonel before I knew he was Colonel. So when I was at school, they told me the first sergeant want to see me. So they was like, hey, Sergeant Collins, they emailed us talking about they want to do an investigation. If they do an investigation, you know they're going to get flagged. You got to get kicked out of school. I said, I got like 2 weeks, probably a week and a half to graduate. I'm like, what the hell they doing this for? She was like, it's up to them. Luckily, they didn't do the investigation. They let me stay. They end up, I guess,
That would have been foul.
they end up letting me finish. I did graduate with honors. When I got back to the unit, I was talking to my mentor. They was like, Sean, you gotta stay on the road. They was like, go to the NCO of the month. I'm like, okay, cool. I go to the NCO of the month. I go to the NCO in the month. I graduate school in November. Go to the NCO month in November too. Keep. I'm telling you this
Back
for.
to back.
I'm bringing this in. So time go by. It's February. Now it's February. I get a counseling about going to the NCO of the month board in February for November. The NCO put on there, you skipped the chain of command. You didn't ask if you can go to the NCO of the month board. You went after we told you no. When did y'all ever tell me no? And if that was the case, y'all, you got to have a packet to even go to the board.
Yeah.
And then why are you counseling me from November to February? They were trying to set me up. It was so I couldn't even put no in their unit. I couldn't put no additional duties. I got a counseling saying I couldn't even put no additional duties in their unit. I asked 3 times to leave their unit. I said these people was harassing me, and it's obvious. Now this one they try to kick me out in March. Mind you, I was getting them was counseling me, counseling left and right. In March, that same that major who the IO the investigating officer, he was vandalizing soldiers' cars in the parking lot. I took pictures, recorded, and I made a video. I didn't put his face or say his name in the video. Everybody know who did it. And I'm like, that's fucked up. Y'all say y'all for soldiers. You harassing, putting all these notes on their cars, taping shit. Somebody put something on my car, I'm gonna be livid. And I only know he did that because there was specialists in under who car he did it to. Because he would never tried it with no senior NCO or no field grade officer, I bet you that.
Why was he doing it?
So they was gonna make these parking spots at the battalion, and they didn't do it yet. They didn't put no signs up. So he wanted the parking spot since he was the XO for him, the lieutenant colonel, the battalion commander, and the command sergeant major. He wanted to just say that for them, which I get. But my thing is, it's a way you handle stuff. You got a problem?
Yeah.
Y'all should have put a sign up that said reserved it so the soldiers could know. Then you don't put nothing on nobody's car. You call the MP, had them ticket the car or something. You don't tape up nobody's car. Nasty notes. So I made a video. They end up before that I made the video, I posted. They get a phone call. They was like, they mad. They said he's spiraling out of control of the battalion on the video. I took it down immediately. I had this blonde wig on at work. So my commander, my first sergeant was like, come on in so you can get your counseling. I said, counseling for what? He said, you tell me, Sergeant Collins, what's the hair regulation? I said, it's not your next hair color, it's a next hair color.
Yeah.
And he was going back and forth. I was like, you just saying it because I'm dark skinned. Because I was like, if a Caucasian woman had blonde hair, you won't say nothing. So I guess the company XO, the lieutenant and his other sergeant said something to him. He came back and said, okay, come get your counseling. I was like, for what now? He was like, about that video. Mind you, 2 weeks went by. He said, we're going to counsel you that video you did on the...
So they just want to counsel you. Any reason they can get to target you, they're going to do it.
Yeah, so when I was waiting on my counselor, never got counseled. I ended up taking leave another 2 weeks ago. Mind you, a month coming by. I made the video in February. A month coming, and I only got that video I told you about me going to the NCO on my board. I got that after I made the video of the NCO. That's why I'm putting all this together.
Yeah.
When we were going to NCO the month in February, I made the video of him vandalizing Soldier's car in February when I posted. The video came down the same day when they said he was crying about it. I took it down. I supposed to be going recruiting. I had supposed to do an interview with the commander. She never did it. When I was clearing, I started clearing Hawaii to leave because I supposed to be going recruiting. This in March. I'm clearing. I'm at the out process, and they was like, Sergeant Collins, your commander still ain't approved your leave. You gotta have your leave approved before we can get your clearing paper. I called the company XO, Sarah, can you have them sign the paper? He say, 1 second, we're gonna take care of it. They called me an hour later, hey, the commander want to see you. I'm like, see me for what? About my leave ain't approved? They bring me in the office. I'm finally getting a counseling. They tell me they're gonna kick me out over the video now. They counseling me for separation of the army. For misconduct. And I said, y'all waited a whole month. I said, why y'all wait till I started clearing and started kicking me at the military? But they told me before then I couldn't go recruit. They kept saying they don't want me going recruit. That's how I know they got my orders deleted. Because that major harassed me. They had to give that major, the IO officer, a cease and desist. He started following, like harassing me. I was in S1 getting my orders. He came in looking, and the chief was like, sir, is there a problem? He was like, yes, come here. They stepped out the office. The chief walked in. He was like, Sergeant Collins, you gotta go. Major so-and-so said, you're not going recruiting. We kicking you out. I said, kicking me out what? The army. Mind you, they said it was going to flag me. I'm like, okay. I said, I'm going to file a complaint because this is clearly reprisal, retaliation, over counseling shit. Because none of this shit, you got, 72 hours to counsel somebody? Y'all taking 2-3 months. You counsel me for going from November to February. I like, y'all just trying
it's
to
like they plotting. It's like they just plotting against you.
And and the major kept saying, you're not going recruiting. I can bet you that. He told another NCO, he's calling HRC himself that I wasn't going recruiting. So time go by, I end up filing a complaint. I go to they told me I go to TDS to get my lawyer. As soon as I walk in TDS, telling them what's going on, this captain see me. She was like, "You're that same NCO that was counseling on IG." I was like, "Yeah." She was like, "I know. I see the video." She was like, "I want to represent you." She said, "This is total reprisal retaliation." They said they want to represent me. They coming at the unit. Soon as they said that, I kid you not.
Mm-hmm.
The battalion command sergeant made phone blowing up. Sergeant Collins, where are you? I said, I'm at TDS with my lawyers. Come to they was like, you can be there. Come to the battalion when you're done. I go to the battalion. The TDS was like, I can leave, go head over. I go to the battalion and go talk to the command sergeant major. They was like, she's in the board. She's the NCO of the month board. Why y'all kept blowing up the phone in if we can't talk? They just wanted you to leave. They end up told me, they talked to legal. They said they want to talk to legal before they talk to me. They said, we're not going to flag you. We're not going to kick you out. The battalion's like, we didn't know the company was doing this. We're going to stop it. I'm like, okay, I'm thinking everything good. April Fool's Day, the company, the Lieutenant XO flagged me on April Fool's Day. Not even the company commander. Take my P status. So I'm like, how did I still get? That was like it was by accident. They try to go through. HRC to give me my
P status back.
HRC wouldn't accept it. They said if we want to know why Son Collins was flagged by accident, they got to do a memo. Hold on.
You don't flag nobody by accident, especially we talking IPSE.
Yeah, they said they want a whole memo signed by the lieutenant colonel on why. Because they were like, they ain't like my P status back. Time go by. I end up getting, I had to get escorted to start clearing to get up out of there. The battalion commander and the sergeant major was like, they're going to make sure the battalion XO don't get me, and then I don't have to do nothing with the company commander and stuff. So I didn't even see them the whole time. I end up clearing. I cleared Hawaii April the 25th. Me and my kids flew from Hawaii to Texas, landed in Texas, April the 26th, because of the time zone difference.
Right.
April the 30th. No, May 1st. May 1st. My new S1 called me. Sergeant Collins, what's wrong? I said, what's wrong? They were like, everything okay? I'm like, is everything okay? They was like, your school day for recruiting has been canceled. I'm like, huh? She was like, but you won't leave. She was like, we'll get your school day back. Don't worry about it. I'm like, okay. May 7th, she called back. Mind you, I'm actually at the hospital because my son was sick. She said, your whole assignment for recruiting has been canceled. From there, domino effect, somebody, which I already knew it had to be that major, or it was the commander, they had to make a phone call, and they got me kicked out, which was fine, because everything happened for a reason. But it's just been this whole experience of this counseling online has ruined my life, because these folks lost my household goods. I'm like, how the you lose money? They weren't even supposed to PCS me twice in 1 year. I just been PCSing since April. So, and still ain't said it. It's like,
Like when like prior to the counseling and everything that you said happened up until there, what do you think it was about you that made them want to target you?
probably my videos. Probably because
So
my social media.
so you were still like as big as you are now back then.
I'm bigger. So back then, so when I first started, I probably had about almost 100,000 followers on TikTok. I had probably like 87,000 to 100,000 then. And I didn't start I wasn't targeted then. Well, those mess sergeants, they was targeting me.
Right.
And I don't feel like it was because of videos. I feel like because I was just pregnant. Because he a first sergeant, he told me I was his first female soldier ever.
Oh, so he didn't know how to handle you no
So
way.
I don't feel like they had nothing to do with social media. I feel as though because the commander was already following me on social media before she even became my commander. She already had been following me. Me and her, I got a whole thing in my phone. We was on a whole party bus before she became my commander.
I think when it comes to miltok, man, especially being as big as you are, man, and just growing, I feel like it's always gonna be that underlying jealousy, no matter who you come across. Because it's one thing, like somebody said the other day that it's almost embarrassing for a commander to have no influence. A commander probably influences what 1,000, 2,000 people at the most. But you coming in there, you got 100,000 followers, almost a million, all that type of stuff, and it's like, how can I tell this person anything? So it's almost like I gotta humble this person.
Well, they can't tell me. I don't have no problem. I'm not defiant. I'm actually respectful. I get that parade red, yes sir, no sir. I'm disciplined. I do think people don't know how to separate. Like I could make a joke leaving for an appointment. You know damn well I ain't having no appointment today. It's just supposed to be
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
And they take it as serious. Oh, she ain't coming. I do think people don't know how to separate the two. Me being sarcastic, because I like making funny stuff. Like
Yeah.
I don't want to be serious all the time, but when you make funny stuff, shamming at work, VA, like people start to get mad, and I don't think they know how to separate the two.
But that's the funny stuff about being in the military as a whole when you make jokes about that stuff because it's so serious all the time. So when I see people, I love miltok creators who do humorous video because they're like, man, that's what you want to see. After a long day of having to deal with so much bullshit, you see somebody make a joke about something that you probably just taking so serious. It's like, man, it really ain't that big of a deal. You know what I'm saying?
I made videos. There was a video I made. It was a video of me. I was working in SSA and I was just moving stuff from my bag, but I put the caption on there. As long as my job has toilet paper, my house will
Oh
have.
yeah.
They
Look at
gave
her
me a
stealing.
voucher for that video. They gave me a count. You stealing at the job. Who said I stole? That's the.
Oh,
Then there was another video. It was me driving and I'm looking through the rearview mirror of my car, and the caption said, "Seeing the captain I've been texting for 2 weeks with the family he said he didn't have." Oh, fraternization. I don't even text no goddamn. Like,
oh man.
I purposely did it because I knew it was gonna be right. Like, the point that they don't separate, they don't see that as jokes. So they made me a
I
lot of my
think I think I think it depends on who's making the joke. If somebody else did it, they probably wouldn't say anything. But it's you.
what now that I want to make a video about that. It's some soldiers, male soldiers, Caucasian, and I'm throwing
Come
race
on now.
being mean something. Cause the phrase when black women do something, I'm black. So it's these three male Caucasian soldiers in the field. They got chicken tenders, food. They put it in front of their private parts. One soldier gets on his knees,
I saw
eating.
that video. I saw that video.
I was gonna still, and I read the comments. I jump straight to the comments because I know they eating them up. Everybody in the comments laughing. Nobody's saying this inappropriate. But let a black female or even a
Oh,
black male soldier do something. Oh, this inappropriate. You can see soldiers getting on there twerking in uniform. Somebody sticks their video say something about them twerking. But
so ghetto. This is what's wrong with the army and blase blase, all type of stuff.
these three Caucasian soldiers pretending to get fellatio with chicken tenders on your
Nobody
knee.
said nothing.
Performing, they all prayed, laughing. We used to do stuff like this in the comments, and it just showed me the divide. And then they act like it's not a racial divide when
That
it.
see that would really piss me off, man. Because it's like they act like that we just making this stuff up. That this isn't going on. I've been in the military all this long. I've never seen racism. You're white. You wouldn't see racism. We're all green. No, we're not all green. I hate when folks say this shit. We all green. I blocked somebody the other day because I was talking about race, and they was like that that video was worthless. We got to be past the point of talking about race. I'm like, I don't even entertain it no more. I just block folks. You know what I'm saying? But that's like and I know it's so different being active duty, all the stuff that y'all got to deal with. So it's like, AGO, I can, it is what it is on our side. But man, the stuff that I see y'all deal with and the way that y'all have to conduct yourselves, it's like, man, how can y'all ever even grow? And I feel like meal talk I preach it all the time. Meal talk is so necessary, man. Like, it would have been great for you to be a recruiter. Imagine somebody like you who got the following that you have, who has the experience and the knowledge and just all of this that you have to be able to be out there in the field and motivate and inspire folks to join the military. That's what they need.
They said they see me as a threat, which is crazy because well, they said they feel like I expose them or blow them up. I don't even do no like exposing stuff on here. Now, I think they got that from their. Well, I really feel like it was their major because I exposed it, which I do feel like he used his rank to try
Mm.
to bully some soldiers, taping. I really feel like it was CERN first class and up,
Mm.
captain up. He wouldn't ever taped up their car, put
Oh,
nothing on the
absolutely
car.
not.
He, I really feel like he did it because it was E4 and below. It was specialists and PFCs parked in that parking spot, and he knew he could do that to their car. Because when I talked to one of the soldiers, she was so scared. She was like, "Sir, I get you trying to take up for us for the video, but you shouldn't make the video. I moved my car," and she missing the point. He should never vandalize your car.
Yeah, that shouldn't even be the discussion.
And she was scared, and that's the crazy part is when you get people in those leadership positions who got type of rank or whatever, they just I feel like these people been bullied and they get a little type of power where they feel like
Come
they can
on now. That's exactly what it is.
people because it was just
I think when it comes to meal talk, man, people always want you to make videos about all the good stuff, the stuff that don't make nobody look bad. But when you start talking about the reality of the military, that everything ain't good, that's when they be like, you're ruining the military. You don't supposed to talk about that stuff like that.
good, the bad, and the ugly. I don't see no problem with it. Especially I made a video talking about sharks, and I was like, "It's predators in the formation." They made me take that video down. What the hell wrong with this? Y'all
That,
ain't
that's
got
what that's what people need to know though. But then when these things happen like Vanessa Gilliam and things like that, people want to act like it's all of a shocker. No, people have been saying this has been going on for the longest. I just feel like, man, people look at us like right message, wrong messenger. They don't want us to say it.
Right. And somebody else said, like, I be seeing you going back with that dude. I don't know if his name. I don't know if his name Billy or something.
Oh,
Bulldog.
oh man, I done blocked him so long ago. Yeah, Barry Bull.
Yeah, him. I feel like the way he be stitching other people's videos, he could have took those three Caucasian guys, the one pretending to get fellatio with.
Yeah,
To me, that was seen. Now that's sexual something that could be a sharp complaint.
yeah, that's exactly what it was.
Like, and then there was some more. I got a whole folder. I was thinking about uploading, but I talked to a Muse. I don't know if you know who a Muse is. I talked to
I
her.
think I do.
I gotta be careful because I know the backlash. I'm gonna get one side stitched because I got a whole bunch of inappropriate. They got their butt cheeks out. The soldiers got their pull their OCP down with butt cheeks out, drawing inappropriate things on each other butt cheeks and
That,
all.
that man, them type of games that they play is so weird to me. Like, what is the humor in there? Why is y'all doing this type of stuff? But we make a joke about a beard, then y'all pieces of shit. Y'all don't deserve to be in army. I'm like, man,
You
when I man when I made a video about when I said I don't like when people say blacks. Man, I got called so many things.
in there.
Huh?
What's wrong with that? What are y'all? Aren't
Yeah,
y'all?
like what do you want us to call you guys these days? It's like my name?
And I just, it's so irritating. It's so irritating.
But
People
but
take everything you say the wrong way. Like,
because they
some,
want to. That's all it is. Like I tell soldiers a lot of times, man, it's like it's no matter what you do, it's your skin color that is gonna make people not hate, that make people not like you. They don't like you can do all the right things, but they're gonna always find the wrong thing because people want to point at you and say you're the problem. You're the reason why the military is in the state that it's in. And I see so many and people like even with Bear Bull's situation, he say stuff like, well, these are the only videos that I'm seeing. No, you looking for these videos. You know how many videos I see of people who don't look like us doing the wildest shit. But you know that his audience is so racist that if he start posting people that look like him, they'll be like, oh, you're changing, you're switching up.
it
Them
was
for
this,
one reason.
I think, it was this lieutenant, she was using the N-word sound, lip, like mouthing it out.
Right,
And
right.
nobody speaks her, nobody said, I don't know if nobody said nothing to her because she was an officer. I paid attention to all of this. But my thing is, I don't stitch people videos and post them on the page because, again, with social media online misconduct, I read it. Hazing, bullying, targeting, stuff like that. If I'm posting somebody video or they could get me, oh, she targeting because I
Yeah,
done been counseling before. And then there was another girl, now she was black female. She had eyelashes, white nails, long. Everything about her was out of red. Everybody in the comments, she was like, the caption said, if you see me with 10 millimeter inch eyelashes, mind your fucking business. Everybody in the comments, how can we mind your business? We in uniform, we gotta correct you. Instead of her taking the video down, and I'm like, this is exactly, it's gonna make us look even worse when you.
oh man, I hate when they and I know so many great young soldiers, man, who do the right thing, be the right thing, really set the standard. But it's those soldiers out there that you can't tell them nothing. They want to do wrong just so you can talk to them and they can say that you bullying them. Like if you don't want to be corrected, this ain't the career for you. But I hate that it got to the point on social media where like the disrespect is so outrageous. Like I get it's this PFC. Almost every video I make, she got something to say to me. And I'm like, damn, do you talk to E7s like that? Day to day? I'm like, I know you a problem. You know what I'm saying? So you acting like this on social media. You know, like every huh?
Cause I be scared. Me, I be going to people before I reply back. I go to their page because do you know these people can take this stuff to your chain of command? You can get in trouble.
Man, what?
What you do? I don't think people actually know. That's why I be trying to. I stop responding like certain comments because TikTok was flagging me. I be
Yeah.
let it go because I do feel like certain people come in just so you can get a reaction
They
now,
bait you.
so they can take it back to your chain of command, or they might be a person with rank so they can say, "Oh, they disrespected me online."
Yeah.
I do.
I feel like it's a free for all. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not trying to get nobody in trouble on social media unless I just absolutely know you and you just absolutely disrespect me. You know what I'm saying? Like if you call me the N word and I see you, then I'm gonna have to let you know, like, hey man, that wasn't right. We need to go talk to somebody about this. Because if you're doing this on the internet, imagine what you're doing in real life. So I do it when it comes to that type of stuff. So when people talk crazy to me, it don't bother me because I know they just doing internet shit. You know what I'm saying? But it gets to a point where it's these retirees and these older people from these older generations talking to you crazy. It's like, man, you had to be a leader at one point. How are you treating your soldiers? Like even with Barry Bull, it's like your video, your entire platform is full of you calling out black people. What did you do in real life with your black Marines?
I want them to, but the Marines, one thing I noticed about them, they're disciplined, but I also think they're scared because when I talk to Marines, they did tell me they get beat on, hey,
Yeah, hell yeah, Hayes.
and that stuff not allowed. I was talking to this lieutenant colonel. His son joined the Marines. He was Army. He was in the military. Lieutenant Colonel Army. He was my doctor, and he showed me a picture. He said his son was in basic training. They broke his son rib cage in basic training, and his son told him, and he told me, they was not allowed to hit them, but they be hitting them. That his son
Yeah,
told him, beating them.
I think they got rid of hazing a while ago, but you know,
They got
Marine code and all that type of stuff. Man, I wish I see, but I'm I'm not gonna let nobody put hands on me. Everybody else don't have that mindset.
But they ain't
If
gonna
you
let you, they or make you leave. Cause I know a lot of people. My two neighbors, one across the street and next door, both Marines. They got out and went to the Army. Cause
yeah,
a lot of people, like you said, you don't want people to put their hands on you.
yeah.
Again, they rib cage broken, beat up, and knocked
But
out.
that's why the Marines so violent. You ever see when they talk about, oh, we they sending us to DC, they send us to California. I hope somebody say the wrong thing to us. They're like, what you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Like y'all be so ready to kill or cause harm to somebody, and it's like, what type of life are y'all living? I don't know, man. I just feel like I got a major respect for the Marines and the discipline that they have, but when people say they brainwashed, that's really how I feel.
It's bullying behind their discipline. They're scared. I feel like they're scared.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
do
yeah, yeah.
fear. Like I do like the
Let me not do the wrong thing so somebody punch me in my face. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's how it is.
beat on us. I like that part. But I do feel like we are undisciplined though. I do feel like the military has lost its discipline from
I
soldiers.
agree.
And it has gotten worse. And I don't want to say bring hazing back, never that. But I do think they need to bring shark attack back to instill the discipline because I'm around a lot of soldiers at Fort Gordon. It's trade off.
Right.
These trade off soldiers, wow, you won't even think these got no goddamn soldiers. From when I went to basic and I got to, because I did
When I
national.
see him at Fort Jackson, they look the same way.
It's ate up. It's no parade, rest. Me, I'm a whole NCO, and I still understand like NCOs that are rank me, I still get a parade
Yeah.
because they just how I brought up. Like it doesn't matter. Like and then I still say yes sign, no sign. Like her knee sign. Like one soldier, she was a PFC. I had to correct her. Collins. Who the hell Collins is? I'm sorry about this. And I just don't understand it. Like it's very, I don't know.
I think it got to the point, man, where we stop allowing leaders to be leaders because soldiers will say,
They hate
uh,
them.
yeah, they hazing me, they bullying me, they targeting me, but it's like that ain't the case. Like I have to correct you. And people say a lot of times where it's like people I've been seeing people make videos when they say they are scared to tell female soldiers to fix themselves because they scared that they'll say it's sharp. They scared to tell black soldiers to fix themselves because they say it's EO. And I
Uh,
feel like a lot of times that might be the case, but it's like we can't be scared to correct soldiers when we know they wrong. Me personally, I don't like the back and forth. Like if I say that you doing something wrong and I ask you to fix it, just fix it. Like, let's not argue about it. Now, your case with the blonde wig, he could have very well not knew at all. You know what I'm saying? But what all you did as a junior soldier was educate him about what the reg states. Like, I feel like we gotta get back to correction being a state of education as well. Because I got people that came in with me probably ain't read a reg since they had to read it. So they still thinking that it's still what it was back then. So they not trying to make any differences. So I just feel like,
I heard some leaders like correct me. Like it was one time, I was walking and talking on the phone. I was trying to be sneaky. I had it on speakerphone, and this time first class was like, "Come on, son, what the fuck you think you were walking and talking?" Cause I didn't think you could hear me, see me. I got
yeah,
the, but I knew I was wrong, and I knew he was right. All I said was Roger time. My bad. I thought I
yeah.
was sneaky, being discreet, and I just got out the phone. It was. I didn't have no reason to. Oh, this my mama, because I knew it was some bullshit. It
Oh
wasn't
yeah.
who I was, but I didn't take no offense. He was a male NCO. I didn't take offense to it.
It's just different now, man. The military got so relaxed. Like you said, they need to bring back shark attacks. And I still feel like smoking needs to be a thing. If I would have got smoked, if I was still able to get smoked,
It's out of shape too now. So yeah, it
you,
should.
you said what?
It should smoking should definitely should never stop anything because these soldiers are out of shape.
Yeah,
They're,
'cause, man, if I would have been getting smoked as an E4 up, shit, if I could even get smoked now, I feel like my career would be so much better. You know what I'm saying? But I got away with so much shit just bullshit because nobody want to say anything to me. And then you get E5, E6, and they like, oh man, you are who you are. You doing what you gonna do. I ain't nah. If I'm wrong, fix me. You know what I'm saying? It just got super comfortable. But
it is. You need to change it. Something got to change. It's very discipline is lax. We really really lax, and if we do go to war, we're
it's a
I
wrap.
don't think these new soldiers can handle none of this stuff. I don't think
Most
they.
of them ain't gonna go. Most of them gonna find. See, one thing I can't say about this new generation of soldiers, they do know policies, they do know loopholes, they do know how to finesse the system. So when I realized that, I said, "Boy, we get deployed, ain't none of y'all going. I know y'all gonna find a way out of it."
Probably want to behave health now. I can't. I'm seeing dinosaurs. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, and that's another question. Like when we spoke about, and I hate to go from point A to point B so fast, but
Man,
when we that soldier who that situation that happened at Fort Stewart, and then I spoke my piece, and then you spoke about mental health, and you was very passionate about how you felt about that.
I just know so many people just. I like even with not even people outside the military, like mothers who be snapping. I just seen this lady who made a TikTok video. She just killed her whole family last week. I don't know if you seen it. She killed her two kids, her husband, and before she did it, she got on TikTok and made a video. I feel like mentally people get like for her situation, she probably a stay at home mother, tired, these kids getting her nerve. She probably snapped. She probably lost her mind for a split second, was just going crazy, screaming, going out of it. And I do feel like that's mental health. Like I would hope not. I wasn't there though, but I would hope she would not want to kill her husband. Like you gotta be sick in the head to kill children, especially kids.
Man, and I get the and it's such a great area when it comes to that type of stuff because like yeah, you can snap and do this, but to snap and kill your children, it
You
has to be an extreme. It got to be something.
you gotta be sick in the head.
And, and,
Cause
and I was talking to Captain Messner. She's in the behavior health field as well, and she had to explain to me that what we think is normal isn't truly normal because anything outside of what we think is normal can be seen as mental health. Like you said, everything that somebody does that isn't considered normal is rooted in mental health in some type of way. So I'm so glad that I was able to get educated on it and continue to still get educated because even with what you were saying earlier about what you was going through in Hawaii, somebody with a weaker mind, that probably, and I don't like to use the word weak because people go, that
I
will
want
break somebody.
I
You know
gotta
what
come
I'm
documented. That's all I'm gonna say.
saying?
'Cause these people, and I be having dreams. I be having dreams. I be saving my dreams in my notes. I be having dreams about this shit, like the way they did it. Cause I was okay, yeah, like this one. I put in my note. August 21st, had a dream, Captain. I'm gonna take her name out.
Yeah.
She was staring at me, trying to be nice and watch my son Nico. Like I be having dreams about this captain and make like this shit is so.
Mm.
Cause I really feel like these folks cause a stain not only in my life, but my career that's affecting my family. Cause still to this day, if they not deleted my recruitment assignment, I could have my furniture. I could have been settled in. I didn't when I got moved. When I gotta go see my pay. My pay. These folks still taking money out of my paycheck. When I moved from Hawaii to Houston, they only gave me $600, and I don't even think that was right. I still ain't even got paid when I moved to Georgia. They still taking. I had to pay out of pocket to move to Georgia. They didn't even pay for me to move to Georgia. Now my house up, so I really feel like these people has affected my life so much. I told myself this is gonna be my last country, cause I feel like being a content creator, when you get a certain amount of followers, it's time for you to get out, cause
Oh,
they're
for
gonna
sure.
keep coming to attack. Like people gonna always have. They're gonna all. When I got to my unit, you Gordon, people. I seen you get canceled on live. That's who they. I don't want to be known for getting canceled on live,
Yeah.
but I feel like, and I keep having these dreams about it. It's gonna be like I got a whole list of how many dreams I had about this stuff, nightmares. It's just
But outside of the military and all that, like, what's the next steps for you? Like, if
I
this
want
your last crap, what's
to
the
work
next
with
step?
branding. I want to get out the military. I want to be a brand ambassador, working with marketing and branding, and I want to travel. Like I want to be a traveling brand ambassador, where hotels fly me out,
Oh man, that's a dream, man.
get make videos to come do excursions, just go different places. That's what I
Yeah.
want to do. And I do. I want to do 20. I really want to retire, but I don't know the way that last China comedian did it was. That's some TV show shit like class.
Yeah.
I'm actually writing a book about that though. China
Hmm.
comedian hell, but I actually do like this unit. The unit I'm in now. I like the soldiers. I like the leadership here. I'm not even gonna lie. It's different. Like I'm able to get. I got on additional duties. Like I got to sign in my last unit. They
Oh,
didn't get
you.
when I one additional duty. Then they gave me a tray. I didn't even sign the NCO, y'all. Like they played. Like I did over
Hmm.
200 volunteer hours, graduated with honors, won NCO of the month, participated in NCO of the quarter. You think I got any of those accolades on my NCO, y'all?
I would not have signed
I didn't sign.
it.
I was like, oh, they playing. They really
Yeah.
get me up out of here. But here, I like this channel. I mean, it is a fresh start. Let me prove myself. Get out here and kill it. They ain't giving me no hard time. They not harassing me. I do like it. And I told myself, I don't know. I want to get out because the way they did it, and then the way they playing with my money and stuff. I don't like people playing with my money.
You have those soldiers who get out the military and they just have these complete horror stories about how the military did them, and they just have this certain resentment for the military. But even though, I mean, all you went through was fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I don't know really know no other word for it. But you still kind of inspirational, motivation. You didn't let that situation beat you down.
I want to. I really. My dream was to do 20 years. My dream was to do 20 years in the military, but it just made it so hard because I'm scared. Because I want to stay in, but I don't want the same like people trying to kick. Because if I'm leaving, I'm leaving with something. I
Right,
don't want
right.
the GI Bill, the VA home loan. Because they were trying to get me. They were trying to take everything, where I just get out with nothing. And I was really, really afraid because I'm like, even though it didn't happen, I was really blessed that all that stuff backfired on them and that it was seen as retaliation and reprisal and stuff.
Yeah.
But it's just scary because the military is so small. My bad, don't ignore this.
No, you good. You good.
And I feel like these people still out to get me. I
And
feel
then,
like these.
like you said, when you start growing in content creation, people don't look at you as a regular soldier no more. People look at you, oh, this person thinks he a celebrity. Oh, you think you get special favor, but it's like that ain't what it is.
No, somebody actually said that to me today, actually, which is crazy. And every day, like I went to this one before I even left Hawaii. Somebody invited me to this one of these house parties. Was it Easter? It had to be Easter because I left for Korea. I went to this Easter house party. I brought the kids, and I could see somebody recording me on their phone.
Oh man.
And I was like, what the fuck? So I ended up leaving. Left, and we was on 4-day weekend. We go back to work. Somebody was like, "Yeah, I know what you was doing. I know you was at this weekend. Somebody sent me a video." And I don't like stuff like that because what was
See,
all that?
people like I said, people look at you like you a celeb. Like people are so validated by numbers. So they see all the numbers that your profile has and they think like, oh, that's this. You know what I'm saying? I was talking, somebody reached out to me the other day. Like I get so many big content creators reaching out to me just trying to give me the game and all that type of stuff. And I be feeling honored, man. Like that's what I'm trying to get.
Cause
But
you
then,
can't say 10,000. I was so happy because you did it pretty fast.
oh
And
yeah.
it's so hard to gain it. And I woke up one night and my shit cause I was never trying to be a content creator. I used to use the people used to always tell me post videos because I was mainly on Snapchat.
Mm.
People like post video. I said I was never making a TikTok. I'm like, I ain't making no TikTok. I ain't downloading that app on my phone.
That's how I used to be too.
My son had a TikTok, and I went to go check his phone, make sure he ain't doing no crazy on us.
Mm.
And I started seeing him look, yeah, this kind of fun. I started making videos. People was like, get off your son page, make your own. I started making videos. One of these videos I was at a Navy thing shooting on a little battleship. It blew up. Followers just started coming. I wasn't even talking about nothing. The video started going viral. People just started following. And one
Yeah.
of the videos hit 32 million. And people like, oh, do you get paid, Son Collins? I said, paid. They was like, your video got 32 million. Money?
Man.
Shit, I'm gonna take this shit for
I came in the game. I said I gotta get 10K so I can start getting that bread. And then once I hit 10K, then that's when the merch come. That was when the expansion come, the podcast. Because I don't want to just always have to put my
real.
face in the camera and record. Like this is, I want this to become a business and all that. So that's my goal. And I gave myself, like, I feel like I was miltok Rookie of the Year because I mean when I hit, I was hitting.
I would consider you. I'm not military. I don't consider myself.
Oh yeah.
But I would consider you actually military. Like I would actually, you do, and it's very to me, it's very professional, and it's what I imagine a senior leader to do. Because
Yeah.
I hold senior leaders to a certain standard. And it's another. He a master on here. What's his name? He's a 42 hours. He's funny as hell. He don't really talk too much. He just make funny videos, but it's professional videos.
Yeah.
It ain't nothing outrageous. And I love to see somebody with rank, like a senior leader, get up here to let you know it's okay to do, and it's a tasteful way to do it. Because
Yeah.
I didn't know, because they was holding me to the standard, which it should be, me being an NCO, making these crazy videos. I'm thinking it's just funny, a little immature. I'm not looking at it as rank side. Kept
People
me
want people want the military to be your life. So anything that you do, they wanted to represent the military to a certain standard. It's like people don't want us to have fun. When we make a joke, they take it so serious. Like, damn, can I relax?
Kanisha got a life. I'm Kanisha. When I
Yeah.
when I take this off, when Sarn Collins come out, Kanisha, hello.
And I take
Kanisha,
it. I take my uniform off ASAP. I don't wear it nowhere but to work. Shit, sometimes I don't even wear it to work. I'm telling you, man, because I know how it is once people reach a certain rank and all they know how to do is soldier. You
not hate.
don't have no personality outside of that uniform. It's like your life is miserable now. I tell soldiers all the time, man, do not lose your identity in this uniform, man. That's why I'm so happy that we got people like you that can be professional, have fun, show people that you can grow on the internet and in real life. And like, congratulations on the promotion, man. Like
So I
you
tried so hard. It was so me getting I'm surprised they ain't the most because they flagged me. It was me. I don't know if you know how points work. Active duty for 92 hours. Our points always
yeah,
set.
798.
And I only got promoted by 1 point. Points was I had 770 points. Points 769. And I only made about 1 point because I didn't think I was gonna make it because everybody kept telling me wait till after October when their points drop. And I thought I had it at 756, but I was flagged, so I missed it. It was just and it was just so much fighting. The whole career not even my whole career from Hawaii, but that one unit I was in, I fought the whole time. Fight counseling, it was just survival, just surviving. I wasn't happy. It was just nothing but survival.
I
And I
hope
really
I hope now this unit you with now you can actually strive. It ain't all about survive. You striving now.
my unit, I'm in there. My commander put me in the class. I got class Thursday and Friday. Then he let me sign up for an ASI. I was asking so many times how I do this ASI class. They denied me multiple times. The same class I asked for today, he told me I get to do
The difference between toxic leadership and great leadership is like night and day.
it.
That shit almost might bring tears to your eyes when you got somebody that truly appreciates you.
Stay in. It made me like,
Yeah. That's why
damn.
I love like to see senior leaders, man, who actually can mentor and lead soldiers and make them want to stay in. You know what I'm saying? Because it's so many reasons that will have you want to get out.
Yeah, I
So
had a lot.
when you have that one person that kind of like take you serious and really like allow you to grow your career, man, I think that's very, very dope, man. Very, very dope.
And then the commander, I really like the commander. He really seemed like he genuinely cared about us. Like
Yeah,
he
some
told
people are just good people.
me his cell phone number. Like then the way they handled the situation with I got a Red Cross message from my mom back home. Like they just been handling stuff for me. I think they've been doing it very, very well.
Yeah.
So we're taking a new first sergeant in, so our first sergeant finna leave. I don't know who the first one coming in, but I really do like this unit. And I've read this post. I don't know if you know who the real Maxie is. She's big. She got 1 million followers.
The real Maxie?
Yeah, the real Maxie. You should talk to her. I love her. Maxie, if you see this, I love you, girl. But she might have said, it's not the army you hate, it's your chain of command that you hate. And that I do want people, soldiers, to realize half the time the army been good to me. That's one thing I can always
Yeah.
say. It got me out of a situation. I came from the hood, Memphis, place I didn't even live. I'm living my life through my kids because I get to put them in the house. I finally get to my house because of the military.
Mm.
VA home loan. I get to pay my bills on auto pay because I know I got a check on the first and the 15th salary. Like, and I hear a lot of soldiers who just joined in. I don't get paid nothing. Your pay is gonna be small right now. You only got one
Yeah.
and two. And then you don't even have no kids in there, so you're not gonna get the BAH, you're not gonna get the BAS because they're providing you with somewhere to stay. And the
And
very top
eat.
soldier, I think she's a sergeant, and Sergeant Taylor on her. You can pay her $300. She'll design your
I
whole back.
saw that. Oh man. I love seeing soldiers hustle, man.
Yes. And I hate when people shit on the army, just talk like the army's not bad. It's really the people. The
Yeah.
people make it or break it. And for me, I had toxic leadership, but I also had really great leadership.
Mm.
And the good people really outweigh the bad because they give me a different perspective. And the cons is nothing to the pros. My pros
Absolutely.
the cons. And I could write a list down how blessed I am because of the military. Because I know if I never joined and stayed in Memphis, I'd probably still be on welfare. I was on
Mm.
welfare, food stamps, and on waiting list for Section 8 housing.
Yeah.
No degree. I got a degree now. Working on another degree. Hopefully, I'll
Completely
be
changed your life.
more. Yeah, they really blessed me. Like
Yeah.
I'm blessed. Like I'm really blessed. And then I did hate at one point because I was getting tired of it putting the uniform on. Only because people, I gotta stop letting people not know how to separate it. Because I could do anything online. Is you in the military, you can't do that. Like you said, they don't expect you to have a life, and it's hard when you get a certain amount of followers now. Cause now they're gonna really come down. Comments, I really be paying no attention to the comments.
Oh
But I'm
yeah.
trying to just enjoy what makes me happy. Like,
Yeah, that's dope, man. That's dope. I'm glad, like, this, cause I mean, from the moment you got to that unit, it's been trouble. You PCS and it was trouble. Like it's been consistent.
hell, PCS.
You know what they say, like if it weren't for bad luck, you have no luck. You know what I'm saying? So you at a place now where and like knowing where you came from, it was easy to keep the positive spin on it. Cause you like, this can't be worse than what I came from.
So nothing gonna be worse than I'm not gonna lie. Like I am happy. I tell people I never shit on the military because
Hmm.
I know the people be pissing me off. We do dumb shit, but that's any job. I do want soldiers to see because some people be having this idea they gonna get out and make so much money just because they seen somebody. That's not gonna be
I
everybody.
hate that lie. I'm gonna
They
get
need
out and get in tech. I'm gonna make 300,000 a month. It's like you ain't gonna make shit.
It's the easiest job. Right
Yeah,
place, right uniform, and then it pays off. And then while you in, people be the TSA benefits going to the airport, free
man.
back.
What?
Civilians don't know about. Then the Amex card, you going in the sanitarium lounges and stuff.
Yep.
Like it's too many benefits that civilians. I don't want to. That's another reason why I want to stay in. I don't want to give that up. I need, and
See,
it's just
people.
thinking about going back reserve and national. Well, not national Guard, reserve,
Yeah.
but I don't know.
People think like all of the benefits that come with the military are the things that you got to work for, but no, it's something that you just have. Like you got TSA front of the line. You know what I'm saying? You got the Centurion room and stuff like that. It's things that you have for just wearing the uniform. 10% discounts. Some places got 20% discounts. I don't remember the last time I played for a tag on a car. You know what I'm saying? Like little small stuff like that. I get to it, man. I tell folks all the time.
Look at on their car in
Huh?
Hawaii. People overlook the tag. I'm glad you brought up the tags on the car registration. In Hawaii for non-military, $400 and some. If you was just regular, not in the military. For military, it was $25. But then when I was in the National Guard, believe it or not, my tags from the National Guard was $2.50.
Damn.
Two
Was it just
dollars.
for the state? Like, was it there like in that state, or
So
is that just National Guard in general?
well, it was so National Guard and Reserve was different. So they had a list for who's in the National Guard. If you was in the National Guard or you worked for the state, your tag place was $2.50. That was
Mm.
everything tax included. Now active duty, when I went active duty, I had to pay more. My tag place was in Memphis, Tennessee. When I was active duty, they charged me 100 or something. So I
Mm.
do think because you was stateside for that, it was way cheaper.
Yeah.
So National Guard, you get it super super cheap. It's dirt cheap.
Yeah.
People tag place, I be like they doing all this stuff. Until I got active duty, I never knew how much tag. I'm like, what the hell?
What,
$100.
man? Not when you first buy it. Imagine how much it is. Like the tag for my car, I think it was like $1,600.
See, I
Yeah.
just bought a car. Mine was 3,000 though.
Yes.
And I only good military now. I need to go call these folks.
Man, for real. And you enjoy shit. Ah, man, I get that shit registered somewhere where they ain't gotta have it.
Georgia costs more. So Georgia's high. I moved to South Carolina. That's why I said it took me 31 minutes to get home.
Yeah.
I live in South Carolina. It's only 12 minutes away from Georgia. I'm really, really close to Georgia. But the taxes in South Carolina are cheaper because, and that, like, the water bill, the electric bill, I paid attention to that before I bought the house. Because everybody complained about how much their bill cost in Georgia. And
Mm.
then the housing costs way more money in Georgia. I
Mm.
guess 'cause more people want to live there. But I moved to South Carolina,
Yeah,
12
yeah.
minutes away.
So South Carolina, you might, if you station, all you gotta do is take them. And I might be wrong. You already paid your 3,000.
Well, for my tag plate on my
Yeah, yeah,
car,
yeah.
I already paid it. They made me
Oh,
pay it when I bought the car. I
oh
already
shit,
paid it.
no. Yeah, all right. Well, that is what it is.
I'm glad you. Dang, I gotta go to the county thing tomorrow for some taxes. I'm glad you reminded me this. Let me put this in my notes. Take get this.
But
Take.
I ain't gonna hold you up too much longer, man. Like I said, we had a great talk, and I'm glad that you was able to tell that story and just still have a positive spin on it. And I hope we can talk a lot more, man, because I still want to have that mental health panel, put that together and just talk about that. Another thing that I want to do with you, and I just appreciate you being so open and available. All
Oh
right.
yeah. I try. I mean, I could have did it at work, but I ain't know people in the office, But
I know
my
how
bad.
you.
Today was a long day. Then we got a longer day because we got PT in the morning. But
Yeah, I didn't want you to feel like I was rushing you because I was like, if you want to reschedule, we can. Because I didn't know that y'all play it like that. You know what I'm saying? Like if y'all got a 4 day, y'all got to double up when y'all get back. That's
they make it
horrible.
up for everything we missed. So we went there Friday and then Monday. Whatever you got to work like twice as hard coming back into it. Like
Yeah, that's kind of how it was with us. So I guess I get it. I guess I get it. But yeah,
because the range this week. We got the range Friday. We got a 350-1 training. We got a lot of stuff to catch up on. You know the range. I don't know why they did the range Friday because Fridays we need to get off before 1500. We can be at work all day.
nah, hell nah. They want to keep y'all. They want to keep y'all there. They want to make y'all suffer.
Everybody going. Well, they going to the range. I got class Friday.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You doubling up. Yeah, you doing it now.
Hey, babe. I got class Friday, but
But
I'm just.
once again, man, I appreciate you, and we're about to close this out, and I just thank you for taking the time out to talk to me.
Well, thank you for listening. I appreciate it. Thanks for asking. I love talking, being open. Finally glad I got to tell my side of the story because I didn't even get to. I still ain't made no videos yet about it.
Yeah,
But
I'm gonna edit it up to make it work out. So yeah, I appreciate you, man. So look, go ahead and enjoy the rest of your night. Spend time with your family, eat good, and enjoy the rest of your night.
thank you.
All
All
right.
right. All right.